you ain't got these two things in your business, you ain't got a business. In this video, I'm going to explain to you how important completing a business plan and cash flow forecast for your business is. I'm Kenny Martin. I'm a Scottish photographer and mentor. I've got a career spanning 4 decades. Now, since beginning my journey in photography in 1985 when I opened my first studio and conducting my first Kodak Masterclass in 1989, I've been delivering business and photography training that's empowered photographers across the UK and the whole of Europe. Now, my superpower is taking studios from zero to hero. And it's the thing that I enjoy most about my mentoring group, seeing that financial success for the studios. It's called the Total Commitment Mentoring Program, and it's total commitment from me and it's total commitment for these guys. I've been running successful portrait studios since 1985, both large and small, which is a long time. Before we dive into this video, may I ask, if you're interested in the business of photography, please join my free Studio Doctor community by clicking the link below. I want to know, what is the thing that is holding you back in your studio so that I can deliver both the free content for this channel and also a killer course, which I hope you can help me with. So please get in at the beginning and get all this fantastic info on a handy link, because there's a free gift when you sign up for the course called Profitable Portraits, and you can then take it anywhere with you. Thank you so much. Now let's talk business. Boo! Yeah, that's the reality. I can conduct a business class, say on in-person sales, marketing, value chain, just business generally, at a conference, and I will guarantee you that it will be the last thing to sell out. Yeah, the photo classes are going to sell out in hours, and it's the most important thing, the business, that's ignored. Now, this is crazy, as the photography is actually the least important thing in your photographic business and studio. Now, don't all shout at me at once. It's the truth. In a scale of 1 to 10, it comes in round about number 1, or we could maybe squeeze it to number 2 on occasions, but it's the least important. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a photo trainer, and of course I want the photography to be the best it can possibly be. I want it to be great, and if you can combine that with the best experience ever, yeah, that's a killer, right? However, the photography comes way down the line. We can sell stuff that's no brilliant, as long as the experience is right. Remember this quote: the experience is more important than the pictures. Now, let's get on with this. So October and November tends to be cash flow and business plan time. Now, it may seem like a very boring part for some people. I, however, find it absolutely fascinating, and the careful analysis of all these different aspects of your business is a vital part in that jigsaw to assist you in hitting your targets. Because without these targets, you've not got a hope in hell in understanding what you need to do to make profit. Basically what you're doing is you're in the middle of the sea in a boat without a paddle. You're just floundering about there. You need some real focus. Now remember, a well-crafted business plan, it's simply a tool to enable you to understand what you need in terms of volume and average value of your sessions. Now, I don't care about a single bad session. In fact, I don't care about a bad week of sales. This is a long-term plan. When writing your sales plan, you have to state first of all where you are in your business, I guess. You know, where you then want to go in the next year, maybe the next 5 years and even beyond that. You have to decide on the genres that you want to concentrate on. Focus down. Check out the competition. Do your research. Develop your pricing structure and don't worry about anybody else's pricing structure, right? I have a very solid pricing structure that I will explain to you in future videos. Have a section in there for any equipment or resources you may need to make this plan come to fruition. Remember, it's your vision, it's your plan, it's your dream. Get it written down in fine detail. Now I do this for everything I ever do in my business, including this new Studio Doctor online phase. Once you've completed this, then you can see the business in your head and see it fulfilling over time. The next thing to do is to do the cash flow forecast. Now this is easier than you think. I have a cash flow forecast tool that I use with my studios, which will allow you to put projected figures in. For instance, how many sessions of each type do you hope to undertake each week, each month, and each year? What are your projected average sale on these sessions? What other income do you predict? Weddings, headshots, commercial, training, all that kind of stuff. And once you've filled that in, you then put in your production cost into the variable outgoing sections, i.e. my production cost, if it cost me 100 quid and if we sell it for 100 quid and it cost me 20 quid, it's a 20% production cost. So you put your production costs in, and then you put your VAT payments in as well. Now I use the VAT scheme for almost everybody, which is 11% in the UK, and even if you're on the full scheme, it's usually around about 11% you pay, so it's a decent figure to put in. You would need to work out your own rate, of course, in whatever country you're in. I can't do all the different countries. Then work out all your monthly payments, the stuff that's going to go out whether nobody walks in the door whatsoever. That's your electricity, your subscriptions, your advertising, your accountancy, your training, your insurance, your rent, your rates, your wages, staff wages, all sorts of stuff in there, right? Now this will then give you at the bottom your monthly and yearly profit and break even for the studio. And then we can adjust this by adjusting the ratio of the volumes and the averages of the sessions, and we can do a low one and a high one. More or less sessions, higher or lower average sales, etc. If you're a brand new studio and you don't have any results, there's a little guesswork, but if you've got some years of business based on previous results, we can predict very accurately the turnover and ultimately the profits that you can expect from your portrait business. Accurate expenses are important, and working out your production cost percentage is a vital cog in the process, so don't get that wrong. The numbers, by the way, never lie. You get them right first time, and I can guarantee that your results will be everything that you wish for. Running a portrait business is actually very predictable, it's very sustainable, and it's very controllable. Trust me on this. Your figures are monitored and analysed every month when you're on my TCMP visits, and these results will decide if anything needs to change. It's so important, yeah. Being on top of your numbers is key for keeping on top of your business success. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you're still awake. Please subscribe to this channel for more incredible free content. Please sign up for the free community, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Happy snapping!